work, future being created now, innovations, rethinking everything around us. Ukraine is not just catching up, it's leading the hunt. And the future unfolding, how innovation redefines everything. Powering the AI economy, insights from Cisco.
Hello everyone. I'm the digital twin of Serhiy Martinchuk, Cisco's general manager for Ukraine. Since today's conference is all about innovation and artificial intelligence, I've decided to come ahead of the real me, show the level of AI adoption in Ukraine. My colleague, Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, has already set the trend with his own digital avatar. So, I just couldn't stay behind. Please don't worry. The real me is here as well, ready to talk about how technology, innovation, and collaboration can drive Ukraine's digital future. Let's innovate, inspire, and imagine the future together.
I would like to get a mic. Good evening, everyone.
There will be still me who will get the salary, but not him. When I showed this to my kids, the older told me that it's kind of creepy, and the smallest told that it's very cool. And our discussion basically will be somewhere between creepy and cool. My name is Serhiy Martinchuk. I'm the general manager of Cisco Ukraine. And here I will be with my colleague from London. That is Chris Reeves, Vice President of Digital Impact Office covering EMEA region, that is emerging Europe, Middle East, and Africa region. And we will have interview format. Chris, do you hear me? Can you hear me? Can we put Chris on the screen?
Okay. Hi, Sergey. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, hi. Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for calling from London. It's really great to have you here. And discussions that we would like to have basically will be about AI. Today we had a lot of things. We've heard a lot already about AI. And basically what I would like to ask you is to share Cisco's vision on AI and how we are using in Cisco AI for the innovation and business growth.
Sure, Sergey. It's great to see you. So, so how is Cisco using AI? It's a big topic, right? So there's a number of ways that we're using it. Like every company, I guess, we're using AI to drive our business processes now. So all of the things we do, all of the different business processes, we're using AI to make us more productive, more efficient, and drive our decision-making across the business, just like many other businesses. I think the second way we use it, and we've been using it for quite a while, is we have AI embedded in our technologies, in our product set that we release out to the market. So if you think like our collaboration equipment, we use that for noise cancelling, our network infrastructure, we use AI to make sure it can solve problems, manage the network, make it manageable end-to-end, use AI for that. And for cybersecurity, obviously, we have AI embedded in our cybersecurity solutions. We've been doing that for quite a while. I think that the final bit is probably unique to Cisco is we're providing the infrastructure for the rest of the world to develop AI on and deploy AI on. So we have our AI-ready data center technologies, which we're deploying across the world, and people are deploying their AI applications and agents on. And I think one thing to think about is, we're going to become increasingly reliant on AI. In the same way as we're so reliant on the internet now, we're going to be very reliant on AI. So we need to make sure that the Cisco infrastructure is very reliable, right? It's highly available, it's secure, and it's very controllable, right? So, if you think about the importance AI is going to have, we're going to rely on it, and we're going to make sure it's there and available for us.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, it was really valuable. I know that Cisco issued just recently Cisco AI Readiness Index report. Can you tell us a bit more about what kind of insights in this report and people that can download it, basically what they will be able to find there?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Sergey, so it's the third time we've released our AI Readiness Index. This one is called Realizing the Value of AI. And basically what we do is we do a survey we interviewed 8,000 of the top business leaders, senior business leaders from around 30 different markets around the world. And we asked them about how they're preparing for AI and their AI readiness. And some of the insights from that actually report are quite interesting. First of all, number one, 98%, so virtually
Show gimmick to attract attention to technologies. He is there.
Trying to to pull the time as much as possible. So where we stopped. So we were talking about AI readiness.
I think I was just saying the importance of highly resilient systems, something like that.
Yeah, let's probably switch to, I've got a question from the audience, and probably you can share your experience, because question was about what kind of projects Cisco is doing, and what I would like to ask you, you're responsible for country digital acceleration program in Cisco, and you're covering a lot of countries in EMEA region. What kind of projects have you seen from different countries that can be or interested to Ukraine or applicable in Ukraine? So can you share your examples?
Yeah, I can share maybe a couple of projects where we've used AI recently. So there's one project in the UK, for example, with National Rail, where the rail network in the UK, we want to try and work with National Rail to make that safer with the use of AI. So in the UK, they have many manned train stations, but some of them are unmanned. So there's unmanned platforms, unmanned stations. And on these stations, they have cameras. And traditionally, they've used the footage from the camera after an incident has happened, after there's been some incident, to try and find out what happened after the fact. So we've added AI to make these cameras smart cameras. And then we can train the AI to do things like detect when someone stands too close to the edge of the platform, and we make an announcement, please stand behind the yellow line. Or we can also detect if someone is on the track and correlate that data with, is there any planned work on the track? And if there isn't, we can stop the trains, we can make sure someone goes there to get people off the track. The AI can detect the difference between a happy crowd of people on the platform and an aggressive crowd of people on the platform. And it can even do things like it can detect potential suicide behavior of an individual on an unmanned platform late at night, for example. So that's one example.
Very good. Any other examples?
Yeah, I think it's a great example of a healthcare project we've done in Switzerland. So we've been working with a teaching hospital in Switzerland, and we've created something like a fully connected surgery, which the project's called ORX. So it's an operating room of the future, or connected operating room. And what we use it for, or what they use it for rather, is they have young surgeons practicing surgery in this environment. And their decision-making through technology is helped by AI, and they have augmented reality and virtual reality while they're learning the surgery. And then we use our collaboration tools to connect them to more experienced senior surgeons that might be remote and can help teach them. So I know, Sergey, you've been using some virtual reality for rehabilitation in UK.
Yeah, I mentioned already. Yeah,
you talked about that. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you, Chris. And you, due to the failure, we had some delays, so that's why I would like to wrap up discussion. Maybe you can share your view, because there are many people right now feel themselves kind of, fearful about potential AI expansion, growth, like everything will be AI. Maybe just as a final thought, what do you think about it? And do we really need to be scared, or it can be mitigated somehow?
Yeah, look, it's natural for people to feel uneasy about AI due to the power of AI, and also the speed of change is huge now, right? So the speed of that change makes people feel uneasy. I guess one of the obvious things is job security. So,
Indeed.
which who knows how AI will impact future jobs. I mean, one thing to be optimistic there is throughout history, technology has always created more jobs than it's replaced, right? And people have always felt uneasy about the change. So that's a positive, I guess. I think the important thing is the skilling of people. So the economies that do the best out of AI will be the economies that do the reallocation of labor from the old jobs to the new jobs the best. And to do that reallocation successfully, there's going to need the reskilling of the workforce. So at Cisco, as you know, Sergey, we take digital skills very important. We have the Networking Academy program, where we train over 5 million students globally in digital skills. In Ukraine, we've trained over 330,000 students on the NetAcad platform, and we have 500 active instructors. And I know you've done a great project around linking Networking Academy into your amazing DIA app in the country to make it available to everybody.
Yep.
So I think that reskilling will help people deal with the job insecurity.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris, very much. And thank you for joining us from London. Sorry for technical issues.
Problem.
Yeah, but finally we get it. Thank you so much.
Okay, I wish you all
Дякую,
the best.
дякую дуже вам всім.
Everybody